So as you guys may know, if you follow my channel for a while, I absolutely love to color. I love it. It is like the way to relax. It's my creative outlet because I can't really draw or paint or anything, but I can color. So today I want to talk to you guys about some of my favorite coloring utensils. Hello everyone, it is Samantha and hope you guys are having a fantastic one. Today is all about coloring. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite things that I like to use when coloring. I did kind of go over this a little bit when I did my coloring collection video, but since then I've acquired a few new things to use while coloring. And I figured I would just make a whole video about what I use to color. Basically, I have a whole variety of coloring utensils. I like to try new things, and I want to share with you guys, in case you guys were curious, the things I like to use. So let's start with pens, shall we? I have three types of pens that I like to use. The first one are the Stabilo Pens from Germany. This is the container I keep them in. It's like this little polka dot shamrock jar that I got at Target. God bless you, Target. Stabilo is one of the German pens. They are fantastic. They are felt tip. They come in a variety of sizes. I have the 68, I think, is what it is. The pen 68. Anyway, they're like a medium-sized tip. I can show you right now. They look like this. I like these. They're good. They have a good color. They're really, really bright. The thing I don't like about them is that they don't blend very well, so I don't always use them. It depends upon the type of effect I'm going for my pictures. And they tend to bleed into the other colors a little bit. They don't bleed through the page if the page is thick. If it's thinner page, they will. So I like them. They're not my favorite, so I use them occasionally. They're not like my go-to coloring pen, but I definitely use them while I color, especially if I want a bold look. And then the package I got was like the 36 pack, I think, and it has pastels, neons, and bright, bold colors. My number one go-to pen, however, is the Staedtler Pens. This is a little glass I keep them in, and I love the Staedtler Pens. I'm not actually sure if I'm saying that right, maybe I am. These things are the best. They're a super fine tip. They actually blend really well with each other, so I can blend with them. Again, the pack I got, I believe, was a 36 count, and it came with pastels and neons and regular bold colors, so it's a nice variety. And then I really, really enjoy the tips of these. They're really thin, as you guys can see, and they're perfect for coloring and doing detailed work like you find in the Johanna Bastler coloring books. And I like the variety of colors that I have to choose from. So I've actually been using these a lot while coloring. I will typically mix my colored pencils with my pens, and these have been absolutely fantastic because you can even blend them a little bit with the colored pencils. My last pen choice are gel pens. You can use any gel pen, I find, but I particularly like these Lolliz pens I found on Amazon, and it was a big pack of 48 that came with a variety. It came with pastels, bold colors, glitter pens, iridescent pens, and then some that have like a mix of colors, so like there's like 3 colors in one. And these things have been fantastic. I particularly like the glittery ones for adding accents and a little bit of glam to my photos, if you will. And these are pretty affordable. I've had these for about 1.5 years now, and they haven't run out of ink at all. They've been really holding up quite well, and I'm dropping them now. Oops. So I highly recommend these guys. I'll leave a link to them down below. I keep them in this little book box that I got from Barnes & Noble. Perfect for storing art utensils. These have been one of my go-tos as well. And then the last gel pen that I use are these Jelly Roll pens. I got them in white only because for whatever reason that pack didn't come with any white. And these are perfect for adding like stars to the night sky and things. These are just absolutely wonderful for adding accents that you would like to kind of highlight and add to your picture, and they are perfect and I love them to bits. Moving on to pencils, which is my number one go-to thing for coloring. So I get a little like, I need to try it. My number one go-to color pencil is going to be the Prismacolor Verithins. I like these because they come to a nice sharp point like this, and they come in a vast range of colors. There are so many different packs to get, and I love these. They hold up really well. They go to a nice fine sharp tip, so it's perfect for doing detail work, and they blend really nice, and they look really smooth, and they've just been wonderful, wonderful colored pencils to use for coloring. And in addition to the Prismacolor Verithins, I've also been using this Royal watercolor pencils. Watercolor pencils are kind of cool because you can use like a damp Q-tip and kind of go over what you colored to kind of give it a washed watercolored effect. So these are very, very soft color pencils, soft tips, so it's perfect for doing backgrounds and things like that. And I've really been enjoying these for kind of adding a different effect to my coloring pages. Now the last couple I have to show you guys are new acquisitions for me, but I'm already in love with them. The first one is the Derwent Studio pencils. I love these so much. They go on very smooth. I got the 24 pack, which looks like this. Let's see if I can do this without them falling. They come like this. I don't want to like tip it too much, but it comes with several yellow, orange, red colors, purples, several blues, several shades of green, brown, purple, white, gray, like your basic colors. But they have been wonderful. The leads aren't too soft and they shade really nice. They're really good for layering. The colors go on really smooth. So these are definitely new favorites. I almost like them a hair better than the Prismacolors. And then my new crowning glory to my coloring utensil collection are my Faber Castell Polychromos. Now these things are spendy little buggers, but they are amazing and I can see why people love them. This 12-pack was 20 bucks, so you can see how expensive these things can get, but they are amazing. I absolutely love them. And the 12-pack isn't bad. It comes with, you know, your basic colors, your white, yellow, orange, red, purple, blues, greens, you know, your basic primary colors. But these things are so vibrant and they go on so smooth. Like, they are a joy to color with, and I am not joking. I love these things so much. And you can just get a really, really nice, clean, bright effect to your pictures. They're really highly pigmented, and I absolutely love them so much. And the leads are bonded to prevent breakage, which is awesome because I hate it when pencils break when you're sharpening them. And I'm just in love with these pencils. I would love to have the massive big set of these pencils, but they're so expensive. But if you can afford it and you like to kind of splurge and spoil yourself, these things are the best things ever for coloring. They really, really are. And the last thing I got is not a pencil, but it's something new that I'm trying and I'm really liking it, and that is pastels. I got the Mungyo Pastels. These are a like soft chalk pastel, and they come, it's like $8 on Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. I saw some people say that these are pretty good, and I've just started using them, and I have to admit these are really, really nice. They look like this. They come in a whole massive range of colors. And what I like to use these for is creating smooth backgrounds and smooth kind of images, like when you don't want to show like the pencil lines. So what you do is take a cotton swab or like a cotton pad, and you'll kind of rub it across the color you want, and then you'll use that and you'll rub that cotton ball or cotton round over your background, and it creates like this super smooth, nice background that looks very like artistic and realistic, and I just really like it. You can also take like a knife and kind of flake some of the pastel off onto the paper and then use a cotton swab over the little bits, and then it will have the same effect. I've actually been playing around with it a little bit, like you guys can see maybe hopefully how smooth these look when you use them on paper, and you can layer them really well and blend the colors together, so it's going to be great for creating like sunset pictures and things like this. It just gives you a nice smooth effect, and it doesn't adhere to the pencil, so you don't have to worry about smudging and things like that. So this has been my new favorite fun thing to kind of play around with, and I'm going to have a lot of fun adding these to my coloring pages. Alright guys, those are all the coloring utensils I recommend for coloring. You have to let me know what some of your favorite things are to use while coloring, and if you use these, what you think of them, whatever you want to throw down in the comments, feel free to do so, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great one. Until next time, bye. I feel like this is like the 5th video I filmed today, and I feel like I'm losing my voice. Like, I legit do, but that's how it goes. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'd love to see you come back.